Today we will take you through the steps on how to create a board from a set of symbols under My Symbols. Once you have logged in to Symbolstix Prime, you will select the blue circle. You will navigate up to the top left-hand corner and scroll down to My Symbols. Once this page opens, you will see many icons. These are symbols that have been searched or used under the login and username that you are using. So I am under Zone 3. These are all the symbols that have been searched for or used at Zone 3. We are going to create our own symbol set today, so we are going to select My Collection. We're going to create a new collection by selecting this Add New Collection button. You can see below the other collections that have been made, but we're going to create a new one today by selecting this orange rectangle. We are going to title this Snacks and select Create. Your newly created board will populate to the very bottom of the page. So as you can see, we have snacks and it indicates that the collection is empty right now. We are going to add images into this. By selecting down here near the word snacks, you will get this bar. Select the pencil with the square around it, and this will allow us to manage or modify our collection. Once we're in here, we can see there are no images. So we can search symbols and start adding symbols. I'm going to select a few snacks to add in here. This one. Once I find the image I like, actually I changed my mind. I like this one. I'm going to select it. It will have the green check mark, and I will push it with the orange square with the white arrows over into my collection, and now it has populated. Let's do this again. Let's put banana. I'm going to select it and move it over into my symbol set. Let's try crackers. You can see all the options for crackers that come up, so you have to look through here to find the ones that you want. I'm going to select goldfish crackers, and I'm going to push them over into my collection. You can do this with as many icons as you would like to add to your symbol set. Let's say I add a symbol I don't like. I selected animal crackers, and I remember, oh, my student doesn't like animal crackers. No problem. You select it. Once again, it will turn green, and you can remove this from the collection. Once you have all the images in your collection that you would like, you can toggle back with this orange arrow. It will bring you back here. You will now see that Snacks has the icons that we added to it. So we're going to toggle back up to that left-hand corner, and we're now going to go down to Board Wizard. We're going to select a board. I'm going to select a 12-place board. Something to keep in mind at this point, if you have say 13 images and you select a 12-place board, there obviously isn't enough space for all of your icons. So you will need to figure out which icon was not populated onto the board and then create another board. This can be a little bit of a difficult task. So in that case, if you have more icons than the board has places for, you may just want to create your symbol set from a blank board and create multiple boards. I have another video for you to follow on how to create a board from a blank grid. That would probably be the best option to take at this point. But since we only have 3 images that I need to populate into this board, I will have enough places. So I have selected a 12-place board. I'm going to scroll down. And the reason I select 12-place board is because I like the size of this. You may want to look at the size of the icons and the needs of the students before selecting a grid size. If your student needs larger images, then you will have to create one of the grids with less squares so you get a larger image. So I'm going to scroll down here and you can see pre-populate my board as a selection. We're going to actually toggle down on that little arrow, and we know our collection is the last one created. And there it is, snacks. I have to label my board. I'm going to call it snacks as well, and I'm going to hit create. I only had 3 icons selected, so those icons will now populate into a board. And there you go. We can see my symbol bank is over here. So here's the bank that it took it from, or the symbol set it took it from. And now if I'm in here and I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot to add an icon, no problem. We can scroll down to my symbols and we can add in more. So let's say we need Cheetos, no problem. I'm gonna select Cheetos. I'm gonna search for that icon. In this case, we select it and we're going to, we can click add selected item right here, this orange one, and it should populate into our board. And there it is. You also have the other option to drag it and drop it into the grid, and it will populate into your grid. Once your objects or your images are in here, you can move them around wherever you'd like so that it has, aesthetically, it meets the needs. If you're just going to cut them out and use them, it doesn't matter what placement they're in, that's totally fine. And that is how you create a board from my symbols or a set of symbols that you have created.